Hey guys, okay, let's talk about messaging. So the first thing I do every morning is I send people happy birthday messages directly on Facebook. So if you search birthdays of my friends on the Facebook search bar, all of your friends that have birthdays is gonna pop up for you. So I send them happy birthday. When they respond, I ask them to host a post for me. I will say, since it's your birthday, I'd love to give you a free entry to my gift card giveaway. All you have to do is put up a post and tag me. Would you be up for that? And people are always like, yeah, like, what's the post? And then I send them a host a post to do, and then they tag me. I do this every day, you guys, and people are always down for it. Another way I message on Facebook is I will message my new friends. So if you go to your Facebook Messenger app and you start scrolling, as you start adding friends, when you get new friends, it'll pop up in your Messenger that you have a new friend. You'll see a little gray tab, it says new. So I look for those gray tabs. That means that I've never talked to them on Messenger before. I find that gray new tab and I'll go to their profile, I'll like a few of their pictures, and then I'll send them a really friendly compliment that says something like, hey girl, I came across you on my feed. I just wanted to send some positive vibes your way today. I hope you have a great day. It's just a nice friendly gesture of a compliment, and people are gonna go look at your page and be like, okay, who is this person? And so that's usually what I send to people that I've never talked to before, just to get in their inbox and just to start that conversation. I'll do that on Instagram as well. Any new followers I get, I'll send a message like that. Sometimes when you're adding new friends, people will message you and be like, hey, do I know you? And something that I always say that works every time is I'll say, no girl, I don't know you, but I do a lot of giveaways on my Facebook for business, and I love adding new friends, and that kind of opens up the conversation. Most people are like, oh, like, sweet, that's awesome, like, what's your business? And then you can say, you know, have you ever heard of It Works Global? And ask a question. I love ending in questions once I get conversations going with people. I always try to end with, you know, what do you do for a living? Like, after I send that initial positive vibe message, I usually will respond with and say, like, yeah girl, like, what do you do for a living? Or I'll go to their bio and try to look and see if their job description is in their bio or on their bio on Facebook or Instagram. And sometimes it'll say like nurse, and I'll be like, hey girl, like, I saw you're a nurse. What kind of nurse are you? I'm actually a nurse too. And just getting in the conversation about occupation will allow you to say, you know, I work for so-and-so full-time, and I also work from social media. Have you ever heard of It Works Global? That's like getting into the conversation without being pushy. And so getting people to ask you what you do is like the biggest goal you should have to get to that point of the conversation. And so you just have to go out and ask people. You got to talk to people, put yourself out there. If you're brand new, start talking to your friends and family. And what I did when I started was I messaged everyone. I just said, oh my gosh, you will not believe what I just did. And everyone messaged me back. They're like, what? And I said, I just started my own business. I'm actually looking for product reviewers. Would you benefit from weight loss, hair growth, energy, clear skin? Or do you enjoy drinking coffee? And I would just ask people. I would tell them what I'm doing. I would tell them a little bit about the types of products we have. And I would just ask if they'd be open to giving me a review as I'm starting my business. So get out there and talk to people, you guys. I did an alphabet challenge when I first started. So I started with my Facebook friends and went all the way through the alphabet. I did a letter or two every day and messaged all those people. And just start talking to people, and don't be afraid. Like, you can do it. The worst thing they're gonna say is no, and no doesn't mean forever. It just means not right now.
Hi you guys, I just wanted to talk to you guys about messaging really quickly. So the very first thing that I do before I even get out of bed is I send birthday messages. You can see whose birthday it is by going to events, clicking calendar, and then it will have a list of all of those who have a current birthday today. Or you can just type in the search bar, type in birthdays, and it will bring up all of the birthdays today. And I just send a super simple happy birthday message to all of those who have a birthday, just saying, hey, just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday, hope you have a great day. Super simple. You know, when they reply, then I'll start engaging in conversation. Are you doing anything fun today? Do you have any fun plans? Something like that to build that relationship. So that's the very first thing I do, is send those birthday messages. The next thing that I do is I send compliments. And the way that you can go about finding those people to message, to reach out to, is there's a few different ways. One way that I like to do it is if you go to your Messenger app, and in the very top, it will have an active. If you click on active, those are all the people that are currently on Facebook or Messenger right now. So I go through that list and I will just start messaging, sending compliments to all of those people who are active. The next way that you can do it is you can just go to your friends list and you can type in a letter, or you can just scroll and start messaging all of those people and reaching out to all those people on your friends list. The one other way that you can do it is you can go down your Messenger app, and next to all of your new Facebook friends, it will have a gray box that says new. Those are all of your most recent friends that have accepted your request. And you can just start off by saying, you know, hey, came across your page, you're beautiful, just wanted to send some positive vibes your way today, have a great day. So I always send compliments. One, it's gonna make you feel better, and two, it's gonna make them have such a great day. You're gonna get great feedback from it. Once they reply, then that's when I kind of open up the conversation and I'll say, you know, you're so welcome. I have a few product model spots or income opportunity for you that I think that you would really enjoy. Can I give you details? Then when they say yes, you know, then you can go and finding out about what they do, you know, if they're interested in any of our products, something like that. And that's gonna open up that conversation so that you have all this room to talk to them and learn about them and see what they would benefit from. Messaging is so important, you guys. I know it's gonna be uncomfortable at first, and trust me, it was for everybody. But the more you do it, the easier it's gonna get and the easier those conversations are gonna be. So I really encourage you guys to reach out to your warm market, reach out to those new friends and start building that relationship, because once you start building that relationship and they start replying back to your messages, they're gonna start looking at your page more, they're gonna see more of your posts. One reason why we message is because not everybody on your friends list sees your posts. So when you make a post, only a percentage of your friends are going to see that. And so when you start messaging and start reaching out to those people, they're gonna start seeing more of your posts. And then obviously it's gonna generate all of that more traffic to your posts and what you have to offer them. So I know it's gonna be uncomfortable, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. If you guys have any questions about messages or anything, don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Hello and welcome. So we're so excited for y'all to get started. So I'm gonna share a few tips on messaging. So the way I like to think about messaging is simply you're planting the seed, okay? If you are a brand new business owner, you would be going out and about and telling everybody about your business. And so, you know, you might be sending out mailers or flyers, you might be setting up some billboards. You know, you're gonna be telling everybody about it. And so that's what this is. Messaging is simply reaching out and saying, hey, I don't know if you've seen, but I've started a new health and wellness business. I'm super excited about it. And you know, would you be willing to support me on this adventure? And so that's what you're gonna do with that. You want them to hear it from you first. You know, it's important that you're keeping it friendly and you're letting people know, like, hey, this is what's going on in my life. Because if you reach out and you are personable and you just let them know like what's going on, a little bit of backstory of why you decided to do something like this, they're gonna support you. The next thing that I always say is treat the conversation as if you're talking in person when you're sending a message, okay? Anything that you wouldn't say in person, don't put it in the message, you know? So you wouldn't be like, hey, can you become one of my customers? You wouldn't immediately walk up to somebody and say that, you know? You'd be like, hey girl, how are you? Like, I know it's been a while and I was just, you know, scrolling past your newsfeed and I don't know if you saw, like, you would do that in the grocery store. You would have that conversation. And so that's how the message should be as well. I will say consistency is key when it comes to messaging because you want to keep planting the seeds, okay? That's the only way to keep your business doors open is to keep bringing in customers, keep bringing in people to look at your products, to look at your vision, to look at what you're offering. And so you want to keep reaching out. Think of it kind of like starting a brand new friendship when you're reaching out and just saying, or even, you know, let's say somebody that you may have been friends with in the past, but like you guys haven't really touched base, you know, keep that a friendly conversation or like and comment and interact. So that way when you do message, it's not going to be so awkward or anything like that. So when I first got started, I actually went through my friends list and on your actual home page, if you click friends, Facebook will put it in alphabetical order. And so I just started going through For me, I like lists and I like to have things to do. And so I went through and I started with anybody that began with the letter A. I started reaching out to them and telling them. And then the next day was B. Then the next day was C. And so I just consistently did that every single day. And I still do those things. You just want to be the first one that plants that bug in somebody's ear. So I'm excited for y'all. And then this is it.
Messaging. Let's talk about messaging. Okay, you guys, why do we message people? Let me tell you. Number one, it is because the biggest fear that people have about joining the business is that they don't think they will be very good at it. And so I want you to imagine your message is a way that you let people know that you believe in them before they believe in themselves. Okay? We message because a simple message has led to me helping so many people on my team pay off debt, change their families' lives, and change their own life, okay? And that's why we message, is because nobody doesn't want to make $10,000 with this business, okay? Nobody doesn't want to make money off social media that they're on anyways, okay? But when we message people, we are letting them know that we believe in them, okay? And this is a numbers game, okay? And what I want you guys to view it as is each message you send is a seed you are planting. You are simply planting the seeds, and you cannot control when the seed sprouts, but you can control how many seeds that you plant, because you can't message just 5 people and feel like, oh, nobody's responding, right? And I don't want you guys to be scared of the no's either, because I don't really get that many no's. A lot of times people ignore me, or they're interested and they want more information. And it doesn't even bother me, because I know that the no's are gonna lead me to the yeses. And oftentimes no's just mean not right now. It doesn't mean forever. It just means they're not at the point right now where they're ready to get more information, or they're interested in losing weight or getting healthier. Okay, so don't be scared of the no's. And people aren't going to respond right away. It might not be the right time for them, but you are still planting the seeds. If you hear no, you're not going to die, but you have to view it as, who am I going to connect with next? Who can I inspire along the way? All we're doing is sharing this opportunity that we have. We are giving people a gift. I don't want you to think I'm bothering people, because you're simply giving them a gift, and it's their decision whether they choose to open it or not, okay? Because posting isn't asking. It's not asking. Messaging is asking. And so I don't want you to be scared of getting the no's. I challenge you from here on out, as each day your goal is to get 10 no's a day, and I guarantee you'll be Ruby very soon, because you will not be able to get 10 no's a day and you'll have to message like 100 people. My goal each day is to message 30 people, bare minimum. On my worst day, 30 people. On my best day, I do 100 to 150 messages, okay? And a lot of times I try not to respond to any of the messages until I get all of the messages out. It's very easy to send out a couple messages and then, oh, you get a response and you're talking to that person all day, but you didn't get any other messages out. So I encourage you, send out all the messages you can in the time frame that you want to do it. Let's say you want to take 20 minutes to message, send out as many messages that you can in 20 minutes. And then after that 20 minutes is up, you can see who responded and go back and respond to those messages, okay? Who should you message? Anybody and everybody. Anybody you think's interested, or go through your friends list on Facebook. You had heard a couple of girls talk about the alphabet challenge, so go through the alphabet challenge and do a letter. You know, if you don't want to go ABCD, spell out your name. You know, for me it would be KELSEY. So do something fun to keep it interesting for yourself. But just know, people aren't going to respond right away, and it's not our job to get them to respond right away. All we're doing is sharing the opportunity, and it's up to them to say yes. I always love messaging and ending with a question, like Taylor said. Like, I love saying, like, would you be open to getting more information? You know, are you interested in hearing more? Don't say, do you want to buy something from me right now, right? Don't want to put them in a pressure situation, but just ask them if they're interested. Ask them, you know, if they would be open to getting more information. It doesn't mean they have to sign up. It just means maybe they just want to get some more information, and they might not sign up now. You're just planting the seed. So I'm going to share a couple messages and read you guys a couple messages that have worked for me. Feel free to edit them, write them down as I'm talking, whatever you want to. But I just want you guys to hear some script, so maybe it doesn't feel so intimidating, like, will you buy from me? That's not what we're doing, okay? So one of them is, hey girl, I just started my new business. I'm not sure if you've seen, and I'm filling my portfolio with people that I trust. Would you be one of my first product models? You'll receive my discounted pricing on anything you want to try. Would you be open to hearing about it? Okay, here's another one. I don't know if you've heard yet, I started my own business. I immediately thought of you when I was learning about our products. Would you be willing to help me out by becoming one of my first customers and giving me your honest review? Hey, I don't know if you saw what I've been up to, but I'm so pumped. I'm looking for 4 people this week to help me out with the 90-day challenge. I can give you my own distributor discount pricing. Would you be interested? Hey, I was wondering if I could ask a favor. I just started a new business and I was wondering if I could ask for your support. We have this product called whatever product, and this is a personal message. So if it's, somebody that you know who is looking for more energy. So we have this product called Keto Energy, and I really think you would love it because I know you're always talking about how tired you are, especially as a new mom. And this is something that I think would really benefit you. Would you be willing to try it for me? And I'd be happy to give you my discount as a customer. Okay, so then when you talk about distributors, right? So what to message potential distributors. So I just always would say like, hey girl, I don't know if you've seen where I started my business. I've been learning all about it and I'm super pumped. And it's funny because you were one of the first people that popped in my mind because of your outgoing personality or your positive mindset. And I think we could be so fun to work together, and I'd love to chat with you about the business opportunity. Would you be open to hearing about how you can make some extra income from your phone? Done. Okay. Here's another one. Hey, super random question, but I had to ask you, have you ever thought about making an extra income from social media? I can help you make $500 a month or more, and I feel like based on your profile, you'd absolutely kill it. What are your thoughts? Done. Okay, super simple, you guys. Do not overcomplicate this. Messaging is so powerful, and remember, all it's doing is helping you believe in somebody before they believe in themselves. If somebody has messaged you and that's why you joined, imagine what it would happen if they didn't message you. You probably wouldn't message them. And so just let people know how much you believe in them, how awesome the products are, and share this gift with them. Let's go kill it.